2026 Connecticut DMV Permit Test 521 Questions and Complete Answers. Question 1. On a freeway, you should look farther ahead than you would on a city street. Option A, in order to see potential hazards early. Option B, because it takes 1/4 of a mile to stop your vehicle completely. Option C, because it helps you keep up with traffic. The correct answer is option A, in order to see potential hazards early. Explanation. On the freeway, be ready for changes in traffic conditions. Watch for signals from other drivers. Expect merging vehicles at on-ramps and interchanges and be prepared for rapid changes in road conditions and traffic flow. Question 2. As you enter into a roundabout, you should slow down and Option A, yield to any crossing pedestrians and bicyclists. Option B, yield to any car already within the roundabout. Option C, both of the above. The correct answer is option C, both of the above. Explanation. When entering a roundabout, you must yield to pedestrians, bicyclists, and traffic already in the roundabout. Question 3. A solid yellow arrow on a traffic signal means Option A, you should speed up so you can make the turn before the light changes. Option B, you do not need to signal to turn from the indicated lane. Option C, you should prepare to stop and yield the right-of-way to oncoming traffic. The correct answer is option C. You should prepare to stop and yield the right-of-way to oncoming traffic. Explanation. A solid yellow arrow means that the protection of a green arrow is ending. If you are turning in the direction of the arrow, you should prepare to stop and yield the right-of-way to oncoming traffic before turning. Question 4. Excessive speed. Option A, saves time so you can get to your destination more quickly. Option B, helps you maneuver around obstacles. Option C, increases the likelihood of serious bodily injury and death. The correct answer is option C, increases the likelihood of serious bodily injury and death. Explanation. Excessive speed is one of the most common contributing factors to vehicle crashes. Excessive speed does not save time and often leads to high-risk decision-making. Question 5. Give the right-of-way to any pedestrian who is Option A, in a marked crosswalk. Option B, in any crosswalk or intersection. Option C, crossing any street. The correct answer is option C, crossing any street. Explanation. Drivers must yield the right-of-way to pedestrians who are crossing the street in any marked or unmarked crosswalk. In the interest of safety, drivers should yield the right-of-way to people crossing any street. Question 6. When driving on packed snow, you should reduce your speed by Option A, 1/3. Option B, 1/4. Option C, 1/2. The correct answer is option C, 1/2. Explanation. When driving on packed snow, you should cut your usual speed in half. Use snow tires or chains when the roads are covered in snow. Question 7. If you have trouble seeing other vehicles because of dust or smoke blowing across the roadway, you should drive more slowly and turn on your Option A, emergency flashers. Option B, parking lights. Option C, headlights. The correct answer is option C, headlights. Explanation. You must turn on your headlights anytime conditions prevent you from seeing other vehicles. Other drivers may have trouble seeing you too. Question 8. You are approaching an intersection at the posted speed limit when the signal turns yellow. You should Option A, slow down and proceed through the intersection without caution. Option B, speed up to cross the intersection before the light turns red. Option C, stop before entering the intersection, if you can do so safely. The correct answer is option C, stop before entering the intersection, if you can do so safely. Explanation. A solid yellow light means caution and signals that the light will soon turn red. You should stop at a solid yellow light if you can do so safely. Otherwise, you should cautiously cross the intersection. Question 9. It is very foggy. You should slow down and Option A, turn on your emergency flashers. Option B, turn your lights to their high beam setting. Option C, turn your lights to their low beam setting? The correct answer is option C. Turn your lights to their low beam setting. Explanation: use your low beams when driving in fog, snow, rain, or mist. Light from high beams will reflect off of precipitation, causing a glare and making it even more difficult to see. Some vehicles are equipped with fog lights that should be used in addition to low beam headlights. Question 10. In a vehicle equipped with airbags, the safest place for children aged 12 and under to ride is in: Option A, the front seat. Option B, the back seat. Option C, the bed of a pickup truck. The correct answer is option B, the back seat. Explanation: while airbags provide supplemental protection for adults in the event of a crash, they pose a severe safety risk for children. Anyone aged 12 or under should sit in the back seat of a vehicle with airbags. Question 11. This red and white sign means you should: Option A, stop and check for traffic coming from both directions before proceeding. Option B, give the right-of-way to traffic on the road you wish to enter or cross. Option C, maintain a steady speed and check for traffic coming from all directions. The correct answer is option B, give the right-of-way to traffic on the road you wish to enter or cross. Explanation: a three-sided yield sign indicates that you must slow down and be ready to stop, if necessary, to let any vehicle, bicyclist, or pedestrian pass before you proceed. In this case, you do not have the right-of-way. Question 12. At a school crossing sign, you should: Option A, always stop, whether there is a stop sign or not. Option B, watch for children and be ready to stop. Option C, always sound your horn when you see children. The correct answer is option B, watch for children and be ready to stop. Explanation: pentagonal signs mean you are approaching a school zone and/or school crossing. When you see these signs, be alert and prepare to stop. Question 13. You should not use your horn. Option A, when visibility ahead is limited. Option B, if you might hit another vehicle. Option C, near blind pedestrians. The correct answer is option C, near blind pedestrians. Explanation: when driving near a blind pedestrian, using your horn may be dangerous. Yield to the pedestrian and proceed when it is safe to do so. Question 14. When you want to change lanes, you should never: Option A, move into another lane while within an intersection. Option B, check your blind spot by looking over your shoulder. Option C, check for other drivers moving into the same lane. The correct answer is option A, move into another lane while within an intersection. Explanation: you should never change lanes within an intersection. Before changing lanes, always look over your shoulder to check your blind spot. Be alert to other drivers moving into the same lane. Question 15. The following statements regarding the use of seat belts are true, except: Option A, they prevent a human collision by holding you in place. Option B, they are not necessary if your vehicle has an airbag. Option C, they keep you from being thrown from the vehicle in the event of an accident. The correct answer is option B. They are not necessary if your vehicle has an airbag. Explanation: state law requires that safety belts are worn even if a vehicle is equipped with airbags. While airbags are good protection against hitting the steering wheel, dashboard, and windshield, they do not protect you if your vehicle is hit from the side or rear or if the vehicle rolls over. An airbag will not keep you behind the wheel in these situations. Question 16. The conviction of a 16 or 17-year-old driver violating the electronic device law may result in: Option A, a $500 fine. Option B, a 10-day suspension. Option C, a 30-day suspension. The correct answer is option C, a 30-day suspension. Explanation: by law, drivers under the age of 18 cannot use a cell phone or mobile electronic device while driving, even if it is hands-free. If convicted of violating the electronic device law, a 16 or 17-year-old driver may be required to take a driver's retraining course. After completing operator retraining, an additional moving violation within 3 years of the completion date will result in a license suspension of at least 30 days. Question 17. At a red traffic light with a green arrow, you may proceed in the direction of the arrow if Option A, you first come to a complete stop. Option B, you wait until the light changes. Option C, you are in the proper lane and the roadway is clear. The correct answer is option C. You are in the proper lane and the roadway is clear. Explanation. If you are in a lane corresponding to a signal displaying a green arrow, you may proceed in the direction of the arrow when the way is clear. This is true whether the arrow is displayed alone or together with another signal. Question 18. Any amount of alcohol in the blood may affect a driver's. Option A, right-of-way privileges. Option B, judgment and physical coordination. Option C, knowledge. The correct answer is option B, judgment and physical coordination. Explanation. A driver's ability to safely operate a vehicle may be impaired at any BAC level, even a level lower than the legal limit. Any amount of alcohol can affect one's judgment and physical coordination. Driving under the influence of even a small amount of alcohol can lead to criminal charges. Question 19. A broken yellow line beside a solid yellow line indicates that Option A, passing is permitted from the lane next to the solid yellow line. Option B, passing is not permitted from either direction. Option C, passing is permitted from the lane next to the broken yellow line. The correct answer is option C. Passing is permitted from the lane next to the broken yellow line. Explanation. A broken yellow line alongside a solid yellow line means that traffic in the lane next to the broken line may cross the line to pass, while traffic in the lane next to the solid line may not. Question 20. When you drive through a construction zone, you should Option A, stop to watch the workers. Option B, decrease your following distance. Option C, pass the construction zone carefully and not rubberneck. The correct answer is option C. Pass the construction zone carefully and not rubberneck. Explanation. To avoid contributing to chronic traffic congestion, you should not rubberneck. That is, you should not slow down to look at out of the ordinary things. Question 21. A steady green traffic light at an intersection means Option A, increase your speed. Option B, adjust your mirrors. Option C, you may continue through the intersection at a safe and reasonable speed if it is clear to do so. The correct answer is option C. You may continue through the intersection at a safe and reasonable speed if it is clear to do so. Explanation. A steady green traffic light indicates that the driver may continue through the intersection. The driver should yield to traffic or pedestrians already in the intersection and proceed when the intersection is clear.